Accused of more than 40 incidents including murder, attempted murder and extortion, while also being the first person to shoot an AK-47 in Uttar Pradeshi land, Prem Prakash Singh, more commonly known as Muna Bajrangi, was an Indian politician, a famous contract killer and gang leader from eastern Uttar Pradesh. The beginning. Prem Prakash Singh, aka Muna Bajrangi, was born in 1967 and hailed from the Uttar Pradesh village of Puradayal in the Jaunpur district. Muna attended school till class 5 and worked initially as a carpet weaver. Singh started to fall in love with guns from a young age and picked up the skills of the trade very quickly. Bajrangi enjoyed keeping guns, and eventually it resulted in him committing a crime at the age of 17. This was the first case registered against him in the Jaunpur's district Surehi police station. Then he was charged with fighting and possessing illegal weapons. He didn't stop there, and after carrying out a few independent killings, Bajrangi joined Gajraj Singh's gang in Jaunpur. Gajraj Singh, who was a member of the neighborhood Mafia, supported Bajrangi and employed him. Following this, Bajrangi assassinated BJP leader Ramchandra Singh from Jaunpur. This murder made him famous, and he became synonymous with terror throughout Purvanchal. Crime was on the rise in Uttar Pradesh under Mulayam Singh Yadav's Samajwadi Party's rule in the early 1990s. This was a time when gangsters like Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, Raja Bhaiya, DP Yadav and others was setting the precedent for criminals transitioning into politics. Bajrangi also wanted to rise and began his ascent by becoming a member of the group led by criminal-turned-politician Mukhtar Ansari. Ansari's gang was based in the Mao region and had power throughout East Uttar Pradesh, often known as Purvanchal. In the next few years, Muna Bajrangi became really close to Mukhtar Ansari and became his right-hand man, politics and influence. In 1996, Mukhtar Ansari decided to enter politics and won the seat as Mao's MLA for the Samajwadi Party. This was everything his gang needed, as they now had resources, power and political influence to take control of everything. The gang had a huge arsenal of AK-47s, along with other automatic weapons, and gained notoriety in the districts of Bhadohi Mao, Ghazipur, Varanasi and Jaunpur. The gang gained astronomical wealth by obtaining government contracts and expanded massively with Ansari's political influence. While the gang was growing, Muna was taking care of people who stood against it. Muna committed murders of the previous block head of Rampur Kailash Dubey and his two companions Raj Kumar Singh and Banke Lal Tiwari on January 24, 1996, in a crowded market in Jamalapur. These murders were committed with advanced weaponry, most likely an AK-47 rifle. After 5 years into enjoying this unchallenged power, the gang ran into major trouble with Brijesh Singh, who was another well-known gangster who collaborated with Bharatiya Janata Party politician Krishnanand Rai. This resulted in a huge shootout when Brijesh Singh's crew ambushed the Mukhtar Ansari gang in 2001 on the Mao-Lucknow route, with 3 members of each mafia group being killed. The murder of Krishnanand Rai. In the 2002 elections, Krishnanand Rai defeated Mukhtar's brother Afzal Ansari, who had won from Mohammadabad in 5 previous elections. This did not sit well with the Ansari brothers and their gang. They were in search of a chance to take out Rai once and for all, and they got their chance when Rai was traveling with 6 guards in the afternoon of November 2005. They were ambushed in Tata Sumo by Muna Bajrangi, along with 6 other gangsters, namely Atta-ur Rahman, aka Babu, Ejazul Haq, Vishwas Nepali, Sanjeev Maheshwari, Rakesh Pandey, and Ramu Mala. During the shootout, the group used 6 AK-47 rifles and fired almost 400 rounds, killing Rai and most of his guards. Doctors found a total of 67 bullets in 7 dead bodies. This was by far the largest show of weaponry in an Uttar Pradesh Mafia clash. Munna Bajrangi did not stop here and then carried out the assassination of Ramachandra Singh, another BJP leader. All of these killings resulted in Bajrangi becoming one of the most wanted men by the police. He'd now committed close to 40 murders and extortions. He became so dangerous that the police put a 7 lakh rupee financial reward on his head. Arrest and life in prison. Bajrangi was finally apprehended in 2009 in the Malad neighborhood of Mumbai's Siddhivinayak Residential Society by Delhi police with assistance from Mumbai police. Since 2003, Munna, along with his wife and 3 teenagers, had been residing in an apartment under his true identity, Prem Prakash Singh. Munna was now put behind bars on numerous murder charges. However, all of this did not result in him stopping how he lived. While in prison in the Tihar jail, Munna attempted to run a political stunt and stood in the 2012 Uttar Pradesh legislative elections from Mariyahu as a joint candidate of the Apna Dal and the Peace Party. He eventually finished in 3rd place with 12% of the votes, coming behind Samajwadi Party nominee Shraddha Yadav. Not only this, his wife, Seema, also ran unsuccessfully for the Jaunpur Madiyahun constituency as an independent candidate in the 2017 Assembly elections. Death. In 2018, Munna Bajrangi was imprisoned in Jhansi jail, but he was moved to Baghpat jail late on Sunday, July 8, 2018, at about 9:30 p.m. This was arguably done because he was scheduled to appear in court for an extortion case hearing on Monday, July 9, 2018. This transfer resulted in his death. Munna was shot in the head inside the jail on Monday, July 9, 2018, at 5:30 a.m. by another convict named Sunil Ratti. In his confession, Sunil Ratti said he killed Munna because he made remarks about his appearance and called him chubby. A few years back, Bajrangi and Ratti operated extortion rings from separate prisons, and Ratti thought of Bajrangi as his elder brother. However, according to police sources, things changed when Bajrangi allegedly requested protection money from a friend of Ratti. The reports also stated that they were looking into another incident in which a relative of Ratti was allegedly beaten in an eastern Uttar Pradesh jail, which was under the influence of Munna Bajrangi. Interestingly enough, Seema Singh, the wife of Bajrangi, revealed during a news conference on June 19 in Lucknow, more than a week before Munna's murder, that she had uncovered a danger to her husband's life within the prison. According to her, Bajrangi claimed that senior members of the UP Special Task Force were plotting the assassination of her husband, and even claimed the authorities had attempted to murder her husband while he was imprisoned with the assistance of other inmates. The STF denied Seema's claims of a murder plot and maintained they were an attempt to win support for the criminal. The senior police authorities also claimed that while incarcerated after his arrest in Mumbai in January 2009, Bajrangi allegedly conducted an extortion ring with the aid of his associates. Investigation and concerns. This murder left the administration and police force reeling. Consequently, Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, reacted by forming a legal investigation team, while also suspending jail staff. A team of senior officials was immediately dispatched to examine the crime scene and look into the situation. According to them, the initial investigation indicated that following a fight with some of the other inmates inside the facility, they fired shots at him, and Bajrangi received a gunshot wound to the head and passed away from his wounds while being transported to the jail hospital. As a result of the initial report, 4 jail employees, jailer Uday Pratap Singh, his assistant, Shivaji Yadav, Chief Warder Ajinder Singh, and Warder Madhav Kumar, were put on administrative leave by the Director General of Prisons, Chandra Prakash. At the same time, the family of Mukhtar Ansari, who was detained in Banda jail for his suspected involvement in the 2005 murder of BJP's Krishanand Rai, expressed worries about his safety 2 days after Munna's death. According to sources, Ansari did not leave his cell at all, as he believed that his life was also in danger. Mukhtar's brother, former MP Afzal Ansari, publicly claimed that several individuals were concerned about his safety. He further stated that there was no use in asking the authorities for help given how Bajrangi was assassinated. According to Afzal, the manner in which Bajrangi was killed, even after his wife expressed concerns for his safety, proved the government was not concerned about ensuring their protection. This was not the first time Mukhtar's family had cited concerns for him, as they did so a few years back when Ansari suffered a heart attack while in prison. The family also expressed misgivings, suggesting that he'd been poisoned as both Ansari and his wife apparently complained of chest trouble while drinking tea, and were subsequently transported to hospital. The family also questioned why Mukhtar was being held in Banda prison, when he had no cases pending against him there. Before we go, here's an interesting fact for you. We're sure that you'll be shocked to learn that Prem Prakash Singh, aka Munna Bajrangi, was indirectly the inspiration for the hugely famous TV series Mirzapur. It wouldn't be wrong to say that Munna was one of the most dreaded criminals of his era, and under his rule, gang wars were among the worst that ever occurred in Uttar Pradesh, which is evident from the massive decrease in gang warfare in Uttar Pradesh following his death. And that's it from today's video. We hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, show some love and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of the amazing videos we have in store for you.